Now, what I'm about to show you right now is going to be the single greatest thing that's been done on a computer in the past 10, maybe 20 years. Tap in. Now that's a website for my programming language, but do you see those things? Do you see those things? Those are actual code editors embedded like in the website itself, and that is insane. And there's a run button, and guess what it does? It runs it. It runs it. It gives you the std out, and it gives you the result. And you can edit text like whenever you want. So let x equals 5, and then you print x, and then you run it. Well, not like that, but like that. And then stuff happens. But when you panic, it's gonna panic. Wow, wow. But the panic is red, so that's different. So that's different. And that whole thing, this actually has immense impact. You don't get it. You don't get, because people come in and they just don't try the language. They don't try the language because you have to install a binary. You have to do stuff in your text editor. I don't know. So this is the introduction to the language. This is like the whole thing, by the way. But the real introduction is right here. Rev in 1 minute, let A const B global C, you may have opinions on this one. I have opinions on it too, but I love it. I kind of love it. But yeah, then you just run the code and then you edit it, because the best way to understand why something is done one way instead of not that way is to break it, right? So for example, what if I for example do it like that, right? What if you can actually just call like a method like that? Well, you run it and then it's gonna say, wow, you can't call atom value, because why are you calling an atom? That's an atom. If you wanna do it like that, you can do it like that. But undefined variable number. Oh, I changed something up to number. Oh, I didn't update the binary. Damn. Well, I have to do that. I have to, but I didn't update the examples yet. So, or did I update them like the incorrect way? I think I did. I think that's my fault entirely. But yeah. No, I didn't update the binary. But also take a look at this Vim. That's a Vim button. Guess what it does? It gives you Vim mode. Wow, that is insane. That is insane. And then you have the Vim button. But guess what? Try in your browser. That gives you a whole IDE. Genuinely, like you click Control Enter, and then it gives you the whole thing. It runs the whole code thing. That is insane. And there's a lot of like little things. But for example, take a look at this. Now I started up in Vim mode because it remembered that I was in Vim mode. But if I go back, right, I'm still gonna be in Vim mode on those examples. And then I can go to the IDE. I turn off the Vim mode here. It turns off here. Wow, insane stuff. Well, it actually does. It actually does. So yeah, I kind of messed up, but it did. At some point it did, but then I just kind of like looked broke it. But yeah, for example, this is like an introduction, and then you go through the introduction, and then you can do stuff. Wow, you can like, if it piques your curiosity, it's gonna continue doing so. And I feel like that's just one of those things that are super important to a project like this, something that nobody uses but everybody should use, because it's good. It's good. Trust. It's got a lot of stuff like done already, by the way, so you can check it out. You can embed it in any language ever. You can use it in any environment that you can think of that is 64-bit. And you can probably port it for 32-bit. It's not going to be that hard to do so, but I don't have a 32-bit machine to test it on, so I'm not gonna. But yeah, I think that's all. I just alt tapped. Wow, I'm really becoming a macOS user. That is insane. Did you know I used Linux for like 7 full years at least? No, wait, 2017 for 2025 is like 8 years. Yeah. But then my laptop, it wasn't powerful enough. As a matter of fact, it got sold because it was kind of bad. But instead of that, I got this one. Take a look at this. It's a ThinkPad T480. It's the laptop, it 180s. I got it for 150 and it's got 32 of RAM. Wow, insane, amazing. And now I have a MacBook M5 Air because I want a MacBook now. Like, I don't feel like carrying with me like a giant brick that's gonna be 5 kilograms like in weight. But all they sell at this price, at the price of a MacBook, are those 5 kilogram bricks. So that is unfortunate, and that's what we have today. But yeah, that's how it is. Tap in. Go to like the website, try it out. Get